Hello everybody, and I want to wish everybody first off a very Merry Christmas, and hope you guys had a fun day with your family and loved ones, and I hope you got what you asked for from Santa Claus. I had a good day. I got up, this is the first time today, I got up early about 8:30, first time in a long time I got up as early as I did today. It was an okay day. We had some breakfast. My older brother and sister came over, and we just spend some time with them and talk and catch up and exchange opened our gifts. And it was just a good day. Really good day. We got some gifts still under the tree for my brother's girlfriend's daughter. She has not come over today. His girlfriend has, but she hasn't. So sometime this week she'll probably come over. I got some gifts. I got some blue jeans, like three or four pairs of them. That's the main thing I wanted for Christmas, was some more blue jeans, because I need some more blue jeans, because my other ones were getting kind of worn and torn, you know. And I got some t-shirts, and I got some Tim Holtz stamps, like those old car stamps, the old car 1920s car stamps, and other things in it. And I got some ink, but they're like the Tim Holtz ink that are in distressed ink that are in the bottle. I'll show you. Hang on a minute. This is what I got, and I've been looking at these. These are the inks I wanted. I thought I was gonna get like the pad that I have over here, but I'm wondering what I could use these for. You know, I know they're like regular ink. You can use them for anything, but I'm wondering. I just have to figure out what. I don't know. I'm gonna test some things out. I tested my new stamps out tonight on just a scrap piece of paper, and that was kind of fun. You know, that was really fun. So I like these. These are cool. I was expecting the pad, not this, but you know, that's probably be a little bit more better than ink pads. What do you guys think? You know, are these better, or are the ink pads ones like these are better? No, because I got this a while back, and I got this for Christmas. So are both of them good, or is one better than the other? Let me know in the comments below if you think one or the other is better. I shouldn't be doing that, but hey, oh well. So other than that, we just ate a good dinner. We had turkey, we had mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans with bacon in it. We had. I even tried what are they called? I forgot what they're called, but I can't remember what the thing that I ate was called. I know it off the top of my head, but I can't remember. Oh well. Other than that, I just chilled around the house and texted some of my friends and wished them a Merry Christmas, and it was a fun Christmas I had. So. Alright. I have been watching this lady on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of people about scrapbooking. I've been subbing to a lot of different people's channels about scrapbooking and getting some ideas and inspiration from them. And this lady whose channel name is Mila Bono. I hope I got that right. And her actual name is Vicky. And I will put her YouTube channel in the description below. So you guys can check out her channel. She's a very funny lady and a very interesting lady. She just something about her I really like watching her video, because she just, you know, one of those ladies that just puts a smile on my face, and I enjoy watching her videos of what she comes up with, because that's what I'm doing now, just trying to find some information from not just one person, from different people. And she did somebody tagged her in a video, and I guess she decided to tag me. I don't know why. Maybe she wanted to get to know me a little bit better, but she answered these questions, so I decided to answer these questions back too in the tag video. Alright, so I'm gonna get to it right now because I don't want this video to be too long. Number one says, how did you come up with your YouTube name? It just came out of the top of my head, really. Jazzman22 is my YouTube name. Jazz is because I like some jazz music, like 1920s and 30s jazz music. I just like the sound of jazz music, and I think jazz is kind of like a cool name. And I put jazz and then man because I'm a man. And 22, I was 23 when I first joined YouTube, and that was back in 2006. And like most people on here, you know, I just came on here. I didn't even sign up for an account. I just came on here to just look at videos and stuff like that, music videos. I wasn't really into scrapbooking at the time. I was more into photography and Photoshop art at the time because I was still in college at that time taking art classes. And I was looking at videos like that. I was looking at YouTube videos of certain things, and then I decided to make an account, and it just top of my head, Jazzman22. I was gonna go for like JusterMan007 because I used to like my favorite number is 7. I was gonna go JusterMan007, but connected 007. But I guess I couldn't use that because some other people were using JusterMan, Just07, and Jazz07, 007, Jazzman007. Some people were using that, so I had to come up with something, and then Jazzman22 came up, so I just put that together. So my YouTube name is nothing special. Just something I came up with the top of my head, you know, just being different and creative, I guess. Okay, number 2. Who or what inspired you to create a craft channel? Alright, well, my YouTube channel is not really specifically for a craft channel because when I first started to do videoing, which was not that long ago, it was about a year ago when I started doing vlogs. Vlogs, I've been doing vlogs, and vlogs is like a diary, but it's a video diary, and I just wanted the two people that inspired me to do vlogs is Silver Scream Girl, her name is Beth, and Dreamers72 Femme, I hope I get that right, and her name is Stacy. And those are the two ladies I watched their vlogs, and I subscribed to their channel, and they're the ones that inspired me to do vlogs like what I'm doing right now. And after a while, when I got more and more into I did like a some of you probably saw, I did like a slideshow, some of my artwork and photography work, and I kind of did that, and I decided to make the channel just a channel of everything and anything, you know, really, you know, that's what my blog is. I have a blog, and my blog is everything, anything and everything, or everything and anything. I can't remember the title. My brain's dead tonight, anyway. And specifically, my channel is not about crafts. I will be doing like a more, I guess, my channel is mainly an art channel, a vlog channel, and everything kind of combined channel. About my opinions, about my thoughts, about what's going on in my life, about my artwork, about just everything in general, not just specifically craft. And I'll be doing probably some layout stuff. Not doing like process of layout, but show you my layout, show you what I did, what story behind it, and show you what kinds of papers I'll probably do something like that in future videos. So So my craft channel is mainly everything. Not a craft channel, it's mainly just everything. Sorry about rambling on. Sorry about that. Okay, number 3. Did you always love to craft with paper? I have to say, yeah, I did. Ever since I was a little kid, colors, crayons, or markers, or stuff like that. I always liked that. I always loved to color and draw and color in my coloring books. Come up with, when I went camping one year, a couple years back, I would just sat there and draw some of the campers. And yeah, I always did. I always enjoyed it. I always enjoyed finger painting. So I always enjoyed paper and pencils and coloring and all that. And I guess when I got in high school in my 10th grade year, I did an art class, and that kind of got me more and more into my art. And then when I got to college, I got even more into it. And that's what this art and creative thing keeps my mind busy and has a good outlet for me. Okay, number 4. What's the bleep you don't like? That's a hard one. I don't really know about that question. Oh, one thing I don't like about is I don't like driving out on the road with crazy ass people and people in a hurry and people thinking you gotta drive fast. People going in front of you because you're not driving that fast. I hate that. That's probably why I don't have my driver's license yet. And that's one thing I'm gonna say about this. I don't have my license yet. I'm 30 years old. I know I do have a driver's permit, and I drive occasionally. I got a practice driving because I just renewed it, and hopefully in 2013 I will get my license. Wish me luck on that. Another thing is, one thing I don't like about this is that people don't have very good open mind about things. Don't broaden their horizons. They're very close minded. I just wish more people would have an open minded and more common sense in their life. That's what I think. Number 5. One thing you want your subscribers to get from your channel. Basically what I said, just have an open mind. Hopefully you guys get something from my channel. I don't know what it would be, just me mainly talking about my artwork or talking about opinions I got or talking about my everyday life. I don't think you get anything from that, but probably just from me as a person that has a different view on everything. I don't know, just if I make you happy, if you enjoy my video, that's all I can ask for. I guess most of you do, because some of you probably wouldn't even subscribe if you didn't, didn't find me interesting enough. Number 6, what is your favorite craft or stamp company? I don't know about my craft, but I know my stamps. I like Tim Holtz stamps. I've been collecting them more than any other stamp because he I thought when I first started scrapbooking, I thought, oh god, this is for girls. It's not a guy thing. And then when I got into it and signed up on scrapbook.com and it's a membership form where you can order stuff, or you can put your questions on there and people will help you answer. I met a few guys on there that scrapbook and do comic making and do crafty and artsy stuff, and I'm like, cool. No, I'm not the only guy out there, and that's cool. And I started looking at videos of Tim Holtz and all this stuff, and he's a very crafty guy. And I have to say, Tim Holtz stamps are the ones I know, but I don't know about crafty. Just any kind of like craft people, maybe just any kind that piques my interest. Okay, number 7. What is your zodiac sign? I think it's Libra. Am I saying that right? Libra? I was born on October 7th, so I think it's Libra. Number 8. What new craft/hobby are you interested in learning in 2013? I have to say scrapbooking, because I just started this in August, because what this is about is behind this is I like to expand my artistic creativity knowledge, I guess you could say, because I'm mainly a Photoshop artist and a photography kind of guy. And what it is, we had put my grandma in a nursing home a couple months prior in this last spring, and we knew she wouldn't go back to her apartment, so we had to clean our apartment. Well, I inherited all of her family history geology stuff because she told me I would have that, and also I inherited most of her family photographs, and a lot of them are old vintage 1900 family photos, and I thought, what am I going to do with all these pictures? You know, I want to put them someplace where they can tell a story, and then that's when I decided I would get a scrapbook, because most of them are old 1900 vintage photos that wouldn't fit in a everyday photo album. So, and that's where I started getting a scrapbook, and I can put pictures down, put it on some nice papers, be creative with the papers, and then put my photos down and write a little journaling story about the photos, or where they were, who they are, what the date was, da 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 da. And that's how I got into scrapbooking, and that's where I want to keep learning how to do it, you know. And I want to keep getting better and better and better. And some of you that I posted some of my layouts on, excuse me, on my blog said you guys really liked it. So yeah, I want to get to be a better scrapbooker because I'm doing 3 Heritage albums now. I'm almost done with one of the Heritage albums. It is my grandma's side, my dad's mom's side of the family. It's her mother and father's side of the family. Sorry. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be rude here. I'm coughing a lot today. I'm doing that. I'm almost done with that album. I got a few more layouts to do. I gotta put some stories I've been printing out and writing in there, and I'm completely done. I might do a video of showing you each page. A little bit of each page, probably. So, okay, last one, number 9. Did you ever think you would make a YouTube video? No, not really. Like I said before in one of my questions, that 2 YouTubers have, that I told you before, 2 YouTubers that I've been watching kind of got me into it. And my very first video I posted on here was a little video of a lake me and my parents were staying at a cabin. And one person put on there, she thought it was my cabin, but it's not. It's not our summer cabin. It is my great aunt's friend's cabin, and we got to rent it for a weekend. And we stayed up in northern Michigan, up near Mullet Lake. Any of you that lives in Michigan, if you know the Mullet Lake area, it's up there in Sheboygan County. And my mother is from Sheboygan. And we go up there every summer to visit, at least for a weekend. Well, it was back in summer of 2009. And the story behind that, it was a small little white cabin, and the first video you see of me going around on the deck and the lake, and then turn around, and when I'm turning around, and it looks towards the porch with 2 people, with a man and a woman on the porch. Those are my parents. That's my father and mother. And my father got up because he thought I was taking a picture with my little digital camera that has video capability in it. And I turned it off, and Dad said, "Oh, he took the picture. Let me see." I said, "Dad, it was video." He goes, "Oh, okay." Usually they take pictures, and that he keeps forgetting that it's also picture and video capability. And I thought that was kind of funny. And we stayed there, but I was coughing really, really bad and having a hard time breathing a lot. And my mother and father thought I had to do some more, because every time we got away from that little cabin, I would breathe okay, but after we stayed there for like 2 nights, I was breathing hard. And one day after we got out of the shower, I was coming out, and then I couldn't breathe. So I had to run out and put, get some fresh air, and I stayed out there for about 5 minutes. My parents said, okay, no, we're gonna go. He's having a hard time breathing. We don't know what it is in this cabin. We're gonna go. Because I was that way as a baby. My mom was freaking out that she knows me better than anybody. She looked at my mother's face. She was freaking out. She wanted to leave. So we stayed at my uncle's, my uncle's house for the rest of our stay up there. And I was breathing a lot better. My mom could tell I looked a lot better. There's my great aunt felt really bad, and my mom said, don't worry about it, but I felt bad because she went out there, my great aunt went out there and washed all the walls down and everything. Even her friend that we rented it from felt really bad, and no, there's no way you can, do anything about it, you just gotta, they don't gotta feel bad. I felt bad, but there's no, there's nothing to do about it, so, yeah, yeah, and then after that, my very first, I should say, YouTube video, it was an introduction about who I am, my name, and everything. And some of you people have a hard time saying my name. My name is Justie. It's spelled Justie, Just D, like just and tie. You put it together, Justie, yeah. It's okay if you mess up my name. I won't take any offense of it. A lot of people call me Justin. They think it's my actual Justin is my name, and Justy is my nickname. I said no, Justy is my actual given name. It's a family name. It's my great grandfather's name, and I was named after him. My mom wanted me to be named Lee because her grandfather was named her grandfather, who she adored and loved, was named Leo, but he went by Homer. Homer was his middle name, but he went by Homer, and his son has his middle name, but my great-grandparents shortened it to Lee, and all the males in the family have Lee, either as a first name or a middle name on my mom's side of the family. And my dad didn't like the name Lee because he has a lot of Lees on his side of the family that are cousins, and he has an uncle named Lee. And my mom said, okay, so what was your grandfather's name? Because he had two grandfathers. And my dad said one was named John and one was named Justy. And that is my grandmother's father. That is the lady's family. My grandmother is the one that I'm finishing up the Here It Is album I'm doing right now. And it fits me. Justy is an actual name that really fits me to a T. So, yeah. So, yeah, my actual YouTube video was my introduction video, really, And did I ever think I would make a YouTube video? No, not in a million years. Really, this is all just the video channel was never gonna come into existence. I thought, you know what? Why not give it a shot and try it? Because I'm not a very good speaker, if I mean, and this is just mainly for me to be a better speaker. And I don't know if I'm getting better or getting worse at it, but hey, you be the judge of it. Anyway, those are my 9 questions, and I think Vicky, who is Milabano, I hope I got your YouTube name right. Thank you for tagging me and wanting to get to know a little bit about me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully other people who come across this video enjoyed getting to know a little bit about me. And if you want me to do another video of answering me questions, send the questions my way. Ask me any questions you want to know, and I'll be happy to answer them. I'm very much an open book. I am not shy anymore to ask anything, so ask away, Alright, so I'm gonna head out, guys. You guys have a good night, a good week, and I'll catch you later. Bye.